Hey guys, it's your boy CJ Drum back with another Marvel Spider-Man related video. In this video, I'm going to do something I told myself I would not do ever. It's my top 10 Spider-Man suits video, but with a twist. What happened was I actually came across a video that we had received a while ago, but I noticed something new in it, and because I noticed it, it got me excited for suitabilities in this game. So hopefully this week coming up, Comic-Con, we'll see the third pre-order suit on Friday most likely, and I really wanted to do this video because again, it got me thinking about suits, and it got me excited all over again. But we're going to do this one a little bit different. We're going to do my top 5 suits that I'm going to be playing if they're in the game, and then my least favorite suits that I'm never going to play ever. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So my number 5 least favorite suit is any kind of wrestling suit. Now I know these are fan favorites, and a lot of people in comments that I've seen love the wrestling suit from the Tobey Maguire movies, and they want that suit in the game. I mean, obviously we'll probably get that one, or we'll get the comic version of the wrestling suit. But either way, I don't like these suits at all. Now I understand they were Peter Parker's first attempt at a quick Spider-Man suit, so they're not supposed to look as refined and nice as the newer suits, but I just can't stand them because they look cheap, honestly. And again, I know that's the point. I won't be playing as any of the wrestling suits or homemade suits outside of the Homecoming suit. I probably will try that one because that's my favorite, homemade suit, and it's mostly because it looks a lot like Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider suit. Now, of the suits that I will be playing, number 5 is the Future Foundation suit. I actually really love the design of the suit because it's so sleek and modern. Whether it's the white and black or the black and white version, this suit just is amazing to me, and I really love its design. Now, we know that after Johnny Storm dies in the comic book, Spider-Man joins the Fantastic Four with the Future Foundation, and they give him this suit. This suit is made of those unstable molecules, so I thought it'd be a really cool suitability if you had health regeneration. So when you activate the suit's ability, over a set period of time, Spider-Man's health will slowly increase. Now, my number 4 suits that I will not use is the 2099 suit. Whether it's the new suit or the original 2099 suit, I just do not like this suit design. I understand it's supposed to be more techy, it's supposed to be edgy, with the skull on the front, but I just don't like it. I don't like the skull, I don't like the Batman things that are on his forearms. This suit just screams too much to me. Like, they just really wanted to do something completely different, and I don't like its design at all. I've actually never really played with any of these suits in any of the other previous games. The one thing I will say about this suit that I do like is in some of the games, there's like a light pattern that like streaks through the suit in which you can see like the circuitry. That's a really cool effect. I like that, but outside of that, I hate this suit. So number 4 on my list of suits that I do want is the Miles Morales suit. I am still holding out hope that Miles Morales will be a playable character in this game, either in DLC or New Game Plus, but either way, I do want this suit in the game. I love this suit because it's very sleek and modern. It's very simple. I mean, it's just a black suit with a red web patterning on the top going down to the shoulders with the spider emblem on the front and the back, but it is just such a dramatic suit. And I love that color contrast between the black and the red. Now, Miles Morales has his own powers, so if he's in the game, it'd be great to have his own abilities. However, if Peter Parker is just wearing the suit in the game, I think Insomniac should incorporate both of Miles Morales' actual abilities in which players can choose. So his abilities are, he can use a Venom Blast. The Venom Blast is essentially a touch that after a moment's hesitation delivers a powerful shock to the enemy. The other is invisibility. Miles Morales actually can go invisible at will without the aid of a suit or any kind of technology or gadgets, and I think that's really cool. Both of these should be in the game. Now, my third least favorite suit is the Spider Armor Mark 1. Now, I understand that this suit served the purpose in the comics. Peter Parker needed protection, he needed armor, and he sacrificed his speed and agility for it, but I just don't like this suit. It looks like a football player, and I love football, don't get me wrong, but I don't want my Spider-Man to look like a football player. I can't get down with it. I will say, in the original Neversoft game, it was cool finding those Iron spiders in which you receive spider armor for a set period of time. I like that a lot, and that's a cool feature. Outside of that, I've never been a fan of the suit. My number 3 most anticipated, most wanted suits is actually the Mark IV Spider Armor he wears in the new Amazing Spider-Man comics from Parker Industries. Now this suit, at first glance, looks like a normal Spider-Man suit, but it's actually not. So this suit is actually armor, so it's not made of cloth, and therefore when you look at it, you'll see that it's metallic. Also, there's so much technology packed into the suit, it's amazing. I mean, the icon on the front glows, and I don't know if that's a power or anything, but it's cool. This suit also has stealth, along with a slew of other features. So many features, it was actually hard picking just one for my suitability. The one that I did decide on is that we know the suit has a HUD display, kind of like Iron Man's. So I was thinking back to Iron Man 1 when Iron Man had to target multiple opponents at one time. It'd be really cool as a suitability for this suit to put you into like a slow motion mode in which you can select different opponents or different things in the environment. Then once you release the ability, Spider-Man just jumps in and just delivers a massive amount of damage to anyone in the vicinity. So number 2 on my list of least favorite suits is any kind of battle damage suit. I can't stand battle damage. I mean, I love games like Dragon Ball Z and Xenoverse. I played Xenoverse 2, and one of my biggest frustrations about that game was each character's suit had different abilities. And Goku being Goku, he had the most, but a lot of his were battle damage suits. And a lot of them I wanted to play because of the abilities, but I didn't want to play because I don't like battle damage. I understand it. For some people it looks cool, and I know a lot of people like it, but honestly, I want my suit to be intact. The only time I liked battle damage was in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, because in that game, as you played, if you got hit, you did take damage, and your suit eventually became torn. Obviously, it reset itself after the mission, or if you changed suits, but honestly, that was the only time I really liked that feature. Number 2 on my most anticipated suits is the Superior Spider-Man suit. Now, I actually like both versions. The original version was very similar to Spider-Man's classic suit, although it was black and red. And again, that color contrast just really works for me. The other suit was completely different, but I actually like that suit as well. Either one would work, even though I actually would like Insomniac to have both suits. In terms of suitabilities, I think this suit should have spider bots. Now, I know we have spider drones in the game, and they fly around distracting opponents or webbing them up. But I feel like we should have spider bots that would swarm enemies and take them down. My number 1 hated suit, I don't want this suit in the game, even though it probably will be. I will not play it, even if they are in the game. It's any kind of human spider or zombie spider suits. We've seen them in other games. People love these suits apparently, but I don't like it. I mean, they look grotesque, and I understand that's the point, but I like a whole Peter Parker. I don't want him genetically screwed up in any way. So I don't like these suits. I actually have never played any of these suits unless I was forced to. And I don't really want them in the game, but again, they'll probably be there. I just won't use them. With that being said, I do think that if Insomniac added the human spider with the 6 arms, I would give that one a try. Now, before I go into my number 1 most anticipated suit, I do have a few honorable mentions. So the first is the classic Venom symbiote suit. I know there's no symbiotes in this game, however, this suit is classic. It's actually one of the best designed Spider-Man suits. It needs to be in the game. Number 2, I actually have the Sam Raimi suits. Now, I like both suits. The red and blue was just an amazing suit. I actually think it was the best Spider-Man suit we've seen in any movie. I do like the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 suits, but Sam Raimi, his suits just nailed it. I want this suit in the game, even though it's very similar to the classic. The subtle differences with the raised web patterning, the different, the spider logo on the front and back, and even the stitching in between the web patterning is just really detailed and amazing. I also really like the symbiote version of this suit as well, and to be honest with you, even though some people were a little disappointed, I think it looked great on camera. It looked great in the film. Next is the actual suit that inspired this video, and that's the Spider-Man Noir suit. Now, the Noir suit, and in that comic, Spider-Man actually carried a pistol. He shot people. He was popping cat. I think it'd be really cool to have that as a suitability. And at first, I was like, oh, they won't do that because, hey, Peter Parker in this game doesn't kill. But when I went back and looked at the footage from April, I actually noticed that the Spider-Noir suit has a holster on his right hip. And that's what got me excited for suits again, because I was thinking, wow, that if they put that detail in there, he's going to use that gun. There's no way he's not. So that's probably going to be the suitability. Although we know he won't be killing anyone, maybe it'll be some kind of stun gun. My number 1 most anticipated suit is the Iron Spider-Man suit from the MCU. Now, don't get me wrong, the original Iron Spider-Man suit was great as well, but this new suit just screams modern and technology to me. When I first saw it in the Homecoming movie, I actually didn't like it. I thought it looked weird. I wasn't really a fan. But when I saw that first trailer for the Infinity Wars movie and I saw him in that movie, hands down, I was like, this is my favorite new suit. I can't wait to play this in the game. When they announced it back in April, I got so ecstatic and I was like, yes. And we know that this suit's going to have the spider legs. Even though they haven't officially confirmed it, they did say once you saw the movie, you would know what this suit would be able to do. In the movie, however, the legs weren't really used for offense or defense. It was more so for support. So I'm really excited to see what Insomniac's going to do for these legs in the game. Either way, that's my list. My top 5 favorite and my 5 least favorite suits that I won't use. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What suits are you going to use? What suits would you like me to use when I get the game? Because hopefully I will be live streaming a lot and or just posting videos after I play. So leave all of your comments and feedback in the comments below. With that being said, again, Comic-Con is next week. We're going to see that 3rd pre-order suit most likely on Friday. And I'm so excited. I'm going to do a video, of course, about it. But the only way you're going to know is if you turn on that notification bell so you're alerted. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please leave a like. Remember, Spider-Man fans, what makes us really amazing is when we do good things for other people. Do good work for someone today. Anyway, until next time, peace out. Remember, Spider-Man fans, with great responsibility, wait, I screwed that up.